You can hear me. I'm
Uh-oh.
looking at the
Yes.
chat.
I think it stopped on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube died.
My camera went
Yes,
out.
it did.
You can see the
Uh-oh.
Blue Dot Family Live.
Got the nightly news now.
You have the nightly news up there?
Yeah.
Well, let me know
Yeah,
when you
it
see the
stopped on
Blue Dot
YouTube.
Family Live.
Okay. Looks like it's back up now.
Okay. That's what you see?
I see Blue Dot Family Live and the credits going by.
And then you see.
I see the Blue Dot Family Live and
Oh,
the credits going by.
And a blue screen. Now it's just
there
the
you
blue
go.
screen.
Okay, and my camera's gone out. My camera has gone out. All right. Since we're still live, I think we are still live. We just don't have a camera right now. Bernadette and Miss Schick, would you please entertain
We'll try to
our
keep the
guests
conversation going.
Okay, we'll chat.
While I go scream out the door to my tech guy.
Okay.
All right. I will be right. Oh, never mind. The tech guy just walked in the door.
Well, he probably sees it too.
I am live, but only on voice. I do not have a camera. Okay, go ahead and put us on the Be Right Back. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I have a Be Right Back. We'll be right back. Hold on, everybody.
Oh, be right back button.
Y'all please entertain our family until we get back.
Well, this is what happens when you got live shows going on. At least it's blue, and I do love Travis's new graphic for Blue Dot Live. It's rather nice.
Yeah.
So yes, back to Texas. Texas has kind of lost its mind. Ken Paxton, who should not even be the attorney general down there anymore. I mean, Jesus Christ, they tried it, and they impeached this man. They had nothing but Republican witnesses to throw out of his own office, to throw him out of office, and the legislature down there decided not to impeach him. And this is the same thing that happened with Trump. And look at the results of that. By the way, guess who's not going to testify in his own trial tomorrow?
Donald J. Trump.
It's been suggested that he won't do that because he can't really say what he wants to because of the gag order.
Yeah, well, gag him with a dirty sock.
Yeah, or worse.
He deserves it. And I just love what the appeals court did up in D.C. on the January 6th and taking up his gag order there rather rapidly, which also gives a clue as to how they'll deal with this fake immunity charge that he's got, where he's not going to participate in the trial anymore. Hey, Trump, here's a suggestion. Why don't you not participate in the January 6th trial? Great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea. Because the trial's going to go on with or without you, idiot. So, yeah, let him not participate in any of the trials, so that he could go straight to jail. Do not pass go, do not collect $200.
I don't want to hear his voice. I don't want to see his face. He just might as well be
good with that.
Might
as well.
Bernadette, I got a question to ask you. Hypothetically, or not hypothetically, hoping that he will be found guilty in D.C. and Florida, can he still appeal that and beyond Election Day?
Oh, no doubt that he will appeal it. Sure, absolutely.
At every chance he gets, he'll appeal.
Yeah.
The thing is, he could go out to the voting public and say, "Look, I haven't been convicted of anything."
If he's found guilty in the trials, then yes, he will have been convicted of something. Yes.
What I'm saying is that he could appeal it, and he's going to appeal everything. So.
Oh yeah, and he does. he appeals everything. So, no matter what the decision is. But yes, if he's found guilty, most definitely he will try to take it to. He'll have to go through the process, go through the appeals court first, and then if he doesn't like that, he'll try to take it to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court, on the other hand, has the option of whether they want to take the case or defer it back down to the lower court.
Correct.
So, yeah.
Right. That's what
The same applies to the appeals court. They get to decide whether they want to take the case or defer it back down to the district court, which is what they did with the gag order, the criminal gag order in DC, and they did it rather rapidly, which was really good to see. And they came down harsh on his ass. So good luck appealing that one, and good luck with the fake immunity bullshit that he keeps trying.
Okay. All right. Just curious. He's going to appeal everything from Georgia to Florida to
Absolutely.
DC. So, and the thing is, he'll twist it in his favor. Look, I'm appealing everything. I still could be president.
He can appeal everything and lose and still get elected president. That is absolutely true. And that's why we got to do the best we can to send him a resounding no in November.
I hope so. God, I hope so.
With no ifs, ands, or buts. We have got to make an effort to get everybody we know to the polls, because he can get convicted and still get elected. It doesn't sound right, does it? But there is that opening there.
And we have to stick our foot in it to
Yeah.
open it up. Anyway, I'm back, I think.
You're back, John.
I am
Welcome back.
Travis came in and fixed it. John I hit something. I went to go move my mouse, but before it did, I felt my little finger hit something, and that is when the screen went blank. So it's something I did. Let me catch up real quick.
Blessings to the tech god named Travis. Thank you very much, sir, for your support.
And he is knee deep in his own stuff again right now. He got, because of the success of his last project, people jumped on him real quick to do work for him, and now anyway, I'm having to compete with his time for. Anyway, I want to thank Mitch Hutchinson, who came in with a $10 donation through Super Chat. Are you shitting me? I don't know if it said that because it tells me $9.99. If it says $9.99, I know they didn't do that. They took a penny out, and then it didn't trigger the "Are you shitting me?" So
actually, it did say "Are you shitting me?" But we were off camera at that time, and so I couldn't see who it was that had sent that. But I did hear it pop up.
Well, you probably did, because Mitch Hutchinson came in with that $10, and then right behind that came John Cash, who came in with a $20 donation and said, "Are you shitting me?" Well, hell,
I didn't see that one
love
either,
you.
so.
I heard a noise, but I didn't see the thing. Yeah.
And then Louis Russo just came back with another $10 and said, "Bernadette and Miss Chick are my heroes. Mine too." Louis and Leslie
Thank you,
B.
Louis.
Came in with $10 and said, "Keep up the work. You give me hope, baby. The mere fact that you're here gives me hope. Gives me hope. It does, because this has been on my mind. And if you got a chance to listen to the Tim Cormall show, you will hear John kind of interrupt the show because John got on his high horse for a minute. And it all stemmed from the thoughts that Bernadette and Bonita Townsend had put in my head, that we need to do something. We need to do something. And if you missed the beginning of the show, this is what we're talking about. Do 2 for Blue. We've got our 2 for Blue. We donate $2 to other candidates to try to get them elected. But this is going to be different. This is going to be Do 2 for Blue. Every month, we want you to try to find something that we can do to impact this society of ours, this life, this world that we live in. Because everything's on the line now. Not only our democracy, hell, the world itself. Look where they had the COP meeting at. Really? Yeah, we got troubles in this world, baby. And it's only by the participation of those willing to get into it that things work, that things change. And we are the change. We are the voices. And we need to keep
Didn't Biden over the weekend announce high-speed rail in America? Wouldn't that be nice?
I think he did. I think he
think
did
he did
between
too.
2 cities. God, I want to say they're in. No, I ain't opening my mouth because I don't know. Anyway, John.
It's something like Cucamonga and
Yeah, yeah.
in
I could.
Nevada somewhere.
Let me see. I had it something written down. No, not here. Must be my other notepad. If
Oh,
you knew John's life, John runs around scribbling shit on paper and then rely on trying to remember where I put that little piece of paper. It's an old school method of bookkeeping. John, how are you doing?
I'm
John?
doing good, John.
Uh,
First off, I want to say that your new setup looks incredible.
well, thank you, brother. Thank you. We're trying to make improvements
And
every day. Don't mind the bus that comes through every day at this time. Uh, yeah, we're trying to make improvements here, and really we're going to make some substantial improvements even more here pretty quick. Uh, so I won't have to kiss the microphone maybe. So
well, you're doing a great job and you're doing a great service. Now, back to Texas just for a minute.
oh Lord,
It infuriates me. That's my line of work, and I would like to see the President of the United States send his medical corps down there, pick up Miss Kate Cox and send her to Walter Reed so she can get the care she deserves. This is just outrageous.
it is. It should outrage every American, everybody in this country. You know, if you think for 1 minute that the Republicans' intention is to stop with the with the medical treatment for women, no, they want to take this shit a lot farther. You talk about wannabe dictators. Well, they've got their king. They want a dictator, baby, and he's telling them, "I'm going to be a dictator on day one." Yeah, and people in my state are all willing to get on board with that. Especially my attorney general, my governor, my lieutenant governor, all three of them, including a lot of and a lot of congressmen in this state, including mine.
It's just egregious what they're doing.
Yeah, they're not so much into this democracy thing anymore, and they'll tell you we are not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic based on a democratic ideal. You have to draw it
Right.
out like a picture book, like a comic book
Oh,
for
they
them to understand. They
they
don't.
love to say that.
Yes,
We're a democratic republic,
yes.
but we operate through democratic processes. That's
Yeah.
that's how we work.
That is how our system works. A democratic system. That's what we have. But they are quick to point out, no, it is a constitutional republic. Every state has its right. Well, what? Every state can put up a border wall all around their state and have an immigration policy to see what Americans they allow through their state. Is that what they're talking about? If it gets to that, hell yes, hell yes. You don't think that this little divide they want in America? They damn sure would divide it physically and build a wall. That's how paranoid they are. I don't put it past them. Let me see. Who'd I get
You
up in
know,
this room? Jorge.
John,
Yes,
I
dear.
think it's a great idea what you suggested. Um, However, they would probably try to charge Biden with aiding and abetting and try to, throw
Yeah,
whatever
I
charges of
think John's got
murder
a
on
great
him
idea.
too.
Yeah,
No, I
Right.
think it's a great
Right.
idea too.
yeah.
And that's kind of when I thought about that, I thought, I would like to see the president take some action and then let them take up that fight with him and his attorney general, however
Yeah,
that would play out. But at least they would be
Yeah.
uh,
because
facing up with somebody that
there are
has some
times the
power.
law has to be tested. We have to find out where that line is. So
John,
yeah.
I have a notice in from Irene Lambert
Oh
that
shoot.
you are working on YouTube but not on Facebook. I don't do Facebook, so I can't tell you whether or not it's working over there.
Oh, I didn't have
Okay.
mine on tonight.
Okay. I am not on Facebook. I am not. All of a sudden, I'm checking over here and I'm not seeing any comments. Oh yeah, we just got a comment just a few minutes ago on Facebook. Somebody on Facebook want to pop in there and let us know if we're there's somebody Carl Ellis watching on Facebook.
Okay, so
Okay.
perhaps if you're watching on YouTube and dealing with
Oh, there's Donna
Facebook,
Sturdivant.
need to maybe restart Facebook or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Now we
Or
had a
pick
little
one.
technical difficulty a little while ago, so maybe it went off, and
And
maybe
John,
you do
I
have
have
to
another
refresh. Okay.
question. Miss Nomad, you remember her? She
I
sent
know
you the
Miss
little
Nomad.
blue teddy bear, Miss I think it was Commander Bub. She wants to know if he's still on the set and
Haven't
where
seen
is
him.
he?
Haven't seen him a bit. That drunk sailor's around here somewhere. Are you shitting me? The commander's always over my ass. Are you shitting me? I wouldn't be able to go
There he
check
is,
in with him every
yes.
damn day. Straighten your head up there, Sarah. It's my job. Are you
Right on.
shitting me? Have to report in every damn day. Yes, he keeps a sharp eye on me. Uh, I need to do some rearranging in here because if I and this is one of them that's dear to me, and it should be on the set because this bear has been with us for a long time, and I treasure it. Are you shitting me? Yes, it's
He's
near
adorable
me all
too.
the time. He is outstanding.
Salute to Commander Bub.
That's what he is, Commander Bub. Anyway, let me thank George Murray. Are you shitting me? Came in with $10. See, I didn't hear it that time. I did not hear it that time. George Murray, thank you very much. Yes, I keep my uniform nice and tight and tighty whitey, baby. That's who he is. Anyway, yes, he needs to be on the set.
JWB52Z is saying that Benjamin Netanyahu said dozens of Hamas soldiers are surrendering. Wouldn't that be nice?
I hope that story's true. Please let it be true. Because something's got to give here. This can't continue on. Hamas has to be rooted out. There's no other alternative to the end of this than Hamas being flat rooted out of Gaza. There can be no give or take on that on their Israeli side. They have to take care of them. October 7th was their 9/11. It's hard to convince people that have been that wrong to stop. But the humanitarian crisis coming out of Gaza is just too much for the world to bear.
Yes.
And that's what the problem is, because we see it every day on the TV. Brought to you live, baby, while the bombs are going off and people are dying. We can't become callous to what's going on. You can't be, what is that? You can't let, I can't remember the saying. It's on the tip of my tongue. John's Rolodex is slow. Anyway, Jorge.
Yes, sir.
I thought you were in this room. How are you doing, my friend?
Well, yesterday the president said together we're finally going to make high-speed rail happen between Las Vegas and Los Angeles. And we've been talking about this decade forever. And we're going to get it done.
Forever.
And we're going to get it done.
How come all the other countries have high-speed rail? How long has high-speed rail been in the news?
And who's the Secretary of Transportation?
That Buttigieg guy?
The gay guy.
The gay guy's going to get it done.
Buttigieg.
He's going to get it done. Yeah.
He's going to get it done.
Biden
is going to get it done.
The guy they criticize a lot.
Yeah. That's who's getting things done now. The guy they criticize a lot, Joe Biden. That's who's getting this shit done. Let me see. I just got out.
The guy, what I don't understand is that 1 minute they say that he's too slow to be the president, and then the next minute they say he's the mastermind of this multicultural scheme that,
he is
that's over like $8 million.
That he should get.
It's all about $8 million. But Jared got $2.8 billion.
Billion with a beep.
And where is that? So $8 million.
There's nothing going on with that. That was just investment. Just because his daddy is president there, that doesn't make sense. That's the yada 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 you're going to hear out of the Republican Party.
Okay, and then you had the Trump appointed guy who said that hunters should get like a couple of counts and he's like on parole or something. And then now they want to give him 17 years.
In their dreams. In their dreams.
And that's a large leap.
It is
That's
a large leap
large
for something
change
that they had agreed to plea on earlier.
Well, yeah, to begin with, they figured that was fair to begin with. But
who was the congressman who said
now we gotta give him 17 years?
Some talking head who said if his name was not Biden, he would not be indicted. This was all. He's already paid the back taxes. He's already paid the fines, the additional.
Do you think there might be some little political things at work here?
You reckon, Jorge?
You think? That's a large leap.
It's all the Republicans
from one
have
thing
is
to the
to
next.
attack him. That's it. They spent their whole time in control of Congress doing one thing, trying to persecute.
And he wasn't even in an official or elected to anything.
Don't worry about it. We're going to impeach Biden anyway. That's the Republicans' mantra now. We're going to impeach him. For what? We'll figure out something. And the only reason they're having to try is because their Lord and Master Donnie, the Orange Jesus, told them to. Because he was impeached twice. He wants the ammunition to throw at Biden that, oh, look, he was impeached. Oh, no.
It's the retribution.
It is just pure sickening what the Republican Party has done. What is allowed to creep into their party, and the proprietors of liberty and freedom and just all that bullshit that they ever told you. Every flag they ever flew, stick it up your butt. They tarnish the flag every time I see one of them standing. I seen J.D. Vance on TV earlier today coming up with all sorts of bullshit about Biden and crap. No word about Donnie Boy. Being a dictator. Who was that? I seen Geraldo Rivera a little while ago talking about, well, it's just bluster, this dictator talk. He's just don't pay any attention. No. You need to pay attention to what he says.
Yeah, you better listen to what he says.
When people tell you who they are, listen to them. Listen to them, because they're not lying to you.
Especially him.
Yeah. You know, he is loyal to no one. Donnie is loyal to no one. Not to this country, not to another person, not to
the
his
glorification
wife,
of Donald Trump.
Anybody.
That's all he's loyal to.
He's loyal to the dollar bill. He's a whore for the dollar bill. That's all Donald Trump has ever been, is a whore for money. He's going to be like George Santos. He's going to do cameos after he gets out of jail, maybe. Y'all see that on Jimmy Kimmel? You know, George Santos, the guy that got thrown out. Yeah, he's doing cameo now. $400 a pop. You send him a message, and he will make a video message to your Aunt Margaret or whatever. And Jimmy Kimmel took that, and he's done 12 of them. He's already aired 3 of them. I heard him on Tim's show today. He played them, and it was just really sad. There's
you know what? You know what? He needs to make some money, because he's gonna need some money for legal fees, because you know he's got 23 indicted charges on his ass too. So
plus, folks, things are not cheap in the prison.
I believe that he would never have gotten thrown out if he weren't gay. If he wasn't gay, they would still hung onto his ass. I swear to you.
I don't know.
I believe
that. Wasn't helping him in the Republican Party.
I don't care how corrupt he is.
He's dug a hole.
Comer is corrupt.
Yeah, well,
but
that's true.
Comer ain't gay.
Let me thank Corey Barton, who just came in with a $5 donation. Corey, thank you very much. Can y'all hear that, Dawn? Good?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We love it.
I can't. Yeah, I do too. It means I might have a Christmas yet. Let me see, November, December.
That's right.
Nope.
You help.
No. This comes in January.
Help my brother bang that gong. Come on, folks.
I'll tell you, any donations made to this show are graciously and wholeheartedly appreciated every time that anybody shows to this show. We have progressed over the years.
Save the world.
Are you shitting me? I happen to have Save the World beer right here. I am ready to save the world anytime, at any moment when we get desperate enough. I will open this beer, and the world will be saved. Thanks to Jorge Firefighter. Hey, that's what we're here to do. Now wait a minute.
We love you, man.
We love you back, brother. Let me see. We got John, we got Craig, we got Jorge. Oh, look. I have to really lean in. I apologize for
We got Dave and Adam.
Adam. Adam
Hey,
just
what's
jumped in the
happening,
room.
guys?
What's going on,
What's going
Adam?
on, Adam? Oh, just sitting up here, getting a little chilly, a little ice in the roads.
Ice. I'm going to pray for you.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun driving DoorDash.
Oh, no. Now, you're the one that kind of inspired me to go.
Other than that, though, it's pretty good. I don't know if somebody got in here earlier and said that so Trump's not going to testify tomorrow.
No.
That's correct.
No. Donnie Boy backed out. All the bluster. I'm going to get up and testify and all that shit.
I got all the proof in the pudding.
They predicted it last week, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was all fluff. I don't think he was going to testify anyway, and they were making a big show of it.
When Eric didn't show up, nobody else was going to show up.
Yeah. Donnie can't afford to take the stand under oath. Are you shitting me? His lawyers would have a heart attack.
Exactly.
That's exactly what would have happened. Dave, are you in the room, Dave? Did I get Dave?
Yes, I am, sir. I didn't mean. Yeah, I was just checking the mic. Sorry about that. Just wanted to make. I was looking for that green light. I wasn't trying to disturb anybody.
Hey, Dave.
Here, brother.
Hello.
Hey, let me thank Yelly Man. Oh, man, he came in with 50 Norwegian crowns. Ain't that what we figured that was? Norwegian crowns? And okay?
Something like
this
that.
Happened before. $50 and said, I hate Trump. Brenda Lee is #1 on the charts with Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, and the Beatles just had a worldwide #1 hit. Impressive. Indeed, baby. Indeed. I am tickled that Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree is #1 in the new Beatles song.
She was 13 when she recorded that.
13 years old when she recorded that, and now.
And she's still around.
Yes. She's still here to enjoy that, so good for her. I'm tickled to death. Anyway, it's a classic anyway. It's going to be one of those songs that every one of us can sing it by heart. Are you shitting me? Come on, let's all sing it. One and a two. And come on, you chicken.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a Christmas party.
There you go, Jorge. I appreciate that, brother. Jump right in there.
Just fade off into mumbling.
Sang your song. I love it.
I wanted to add something on the Biden thing there with the high-speed railroad. It's about time. I mean, all these other countries have invested in their infrastructure so much. If we had high-speed rail in more states and stuff like that, it would make transportation so much easier, especially on the edges of suburbs and things like that.
If we just built one, then it might show everybody that,
Why haven't we had this? Why haven't we had high-speed rail? I'll tell you why.
They donated
one.
Because we have a Congress that's owned by the oil and gas company. They don't want you high-speed railing somewhere. They want your ass in the car, baby, burning up some gas.
That's exactly right. Burn the fuel.
Get a hamburger when you stop and get that gas.
Airlines.
Yeah.
Well,
the project alone, in our infrastructure.
That project alone's got $16 billion heading towards it, and it's supposed to be done by 2028.
I hope this comes through with flying colors and demonstrates to the rest of this country what we could do. What you could do with high-speed rail from New York to L.A. Are you shitting me? Come on, man. Look at the air pollution itself you would cut down with aircraft in the air.
Exactly. Or just all the delays in air traffic.
That's what kills me about Donnie Boy out there saying he's going to be a dictator on the first day, and it's going to be concerning two things: the border,
drill.
We are the #1 producing oil country in the world. Don't think Saudi Arabia. Get that shit out of your mind. They don't produce near as much as we produce in this country. So don't buy into this shit. We need to drill America. We have been. And on the second note of that, the oil and gas is traded on the world market. It doesn't give a shit how much you drill here. They're going to sell it on the open market. You're going to pay exactly what the market is demanding. And by the way, go by there and take a look at the oil company profits for the last 7 years. Off the charts, baby, and you're still paying high gas. Well, that's just the economy, John. No.
Well,
that's the oil companies raping your ass.
The thing
There
about
is-
the drilling, though, is that they have leases that they are not even drilling on now.
Yes.
They're bidding on leases to drill
And,
on
in
that
the
they ain't
future.
even. They got leases
Oil
already.
companies already have leases in their possession that they're not drilling on. Why? Well,
There you
because
go.
I want to see the
There's
price
that
of oil
bit.
go up a little higher before we drill over there. That's exactly what it
Exactly.
is. Hell, I've worked in the oil field. I've seen wells drilled that had good pressure,
You know how
but
it
that
is.
were capped because the price of oil isn't good. As soon as the price of oil comes in, all they have to do is go down there and process that well into production, and zingo, you're making money. They're not going to
Yep.
do anything in this country that doesn't make the oil company a buck. That's the bottom line.
right.
That's how come you're paying
If
what
you
you're paying
want
for
to
gas right
know
now.
what the price of oil is, just go to Midland and Odessa and watch the economy, because it goes up and down depending on the price of oil.
Price of oil. It does. It does indeed. Like
All right.
Texas does.
It's boomer bust all the time out there.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Back to the
Permian
real
Basin.
system.
Well, I
Back to
would
the
like
real
to say, you guys, don't start with the gas prices because it's still
I know it,
$5.49
baby.
here in Northern
I know it. I
California.
feel for you every time I have this conversation because right now I'm paying I think $2.60
Shut up, John.
right now.
Shut
I
up.
know it. That's
Shut up.
that's terrible. That's terrible. But you know why? Because they can.
Because they
You're
can.
close to the refinery.
They double the
I'm
cost
across
on
the street from the
transportation.
refinery. Gas should be costing me about 40 cents a gallon. That's what it should cost me. But it ain't. And it ain't never gonna.
You should run a pipe.
But that's
You get
part
a
of our
pipe
problem in
straight
America
over there.
is, even right now, the big conversation about Joe Biden's numbers are down because people aren't seeing what he is doing. And he has done a lot. I got a list of shit he's done, and our jobs market just went up by another 200,000, better than expected. But when you go to the store, what you're buying for gas, what you're paying for groceries at the store, that hasn't come down. That
That's
hasn't
all the
come down.
CEOs.
Because when profits go up, they're not going to turn that down. Are you shit? Yeah, we're going to give you. We're going to put this bread on discount for another 3 cents. Look at there. Now you're only paying 80 cents or 90 cents more than you were before. Shrinkflation. How's that come in down? It's a thing.
1%.
It's all the
comes down to
CEOs that have the money.
We
It comes
are
down to-
down 40 cents in my area, so I have to say that they are coming down. But we're still $5.50 for a gallon of gas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that has nothing to do with Biden.
So anybody paying less than that, y'all doing good. Don't complain.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Don't complain. You
I'm
can
not.
live up here where I am.
We paid a whole lot more than what I'm paying now before. So yeah, and you've paid more than what you were paying.
Yeah,
now.
but baby,
That's
you live
true.
in one of the most beautiful parts of America too.
That's
And
right.
and
Yeah.
so what? That's a reason to charge me, 3 times as much as what everybody else is paying in America.
Well, it brings up
Well,
the idea that
that's
if I lived up on top of that mountain, maybe I'd never
capitalism,
leave.
baby. You know,
I don't.
Don't trigger
My
Bernadette.
car is broken.
so there you go.
Bernie is
But we
stuck on
love
top
you,
of a mountain,
darling.
y'all. I want y'all to
I
know
have
that
been.
Bernie is stuck on top
Up
of a
on the
mountain
mountain,
with
we
a
love
broke
you.
car. We do. We do.
Oh.
And without the help of Bernadette with Miss Chick,
We
without
love
the
our
moderators,
Bernadette.
without the moderators in our Discord, and these are the ladies that have the control of that. John has no control over our Discord group. I can't handle everything. That responsibility has been left over to Miss Chick, to Bernadette, and other moderators in there that do their best. Mark and their greeting, the Blue Dot Greeter. This family works, baby. But it works when we work together.
We all are headed for one direction, and
what we're
that's
trying for.
democracy.
Bernadette, you want to say something?
I want to give a shout out to the moderators this weekend. They were put under the pressure and they did a
They were
fantastic
indeed.
job. Thank you very
They
much.
did.
Absolutely.
They did indeed. Because sometimes we get a little carried away in this family, and the conversations don't always go as you'd like them. But
Nope.
we are with each other in this family, so we don't attack each other. As the disclaimer said earlier, take what you like and leave the rest. We don't all agree on everything, but we do all
Nor
agree
should
on
we.
one thing. No.
No.
My
But
tastes are a little bit different.
what we do agree on is to fight for our democracy.
That's it.
And that needs to be the most important thing that we're doing right now, regardless of all the other stories out here. The fight for this democracy, because check it out. If we don't have this, we ain't got nothing else.
We got shit.
We have
We
a
got nothing.
dictatorship. And we have a person who is the head of the other party saying on day one he will be a dictator. Now, how long do you really think that's going to last? One day? For real?
No,
Not
no,
a
no.
surprise.
Real? For real?
No, dictator just, if you're one day, you're a dictator the rest of the days. Day one, if he wants to be a dictator, and this thing
If you're
with the border,
dictator on day one, what do
Let
you
me tell you
think
what
is going to happen?
what a dictator does on day one if he's talking about border security. He will send the United States military to the border. Oh, by the way, guess
Shut the
what?
And just
border.
start shooting them all.
That's against the law. That is against the law.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Well, that's not going to
states-
bother them.
No,
right?
it doesn't bother them.
You think Stephen Miller's
They-
going to be bothered
everybody
by
you
the
heard-
law?
Everybody you heard clapping his little thing when he's talking about dictator would be all for sending our U.S. military troops to the border. And that's not their job.
And start shooting live ammo at
Yeah.
anyone that came
And
close.
And what does that look like? And what does that make us?
A massacre. It looks
There's so
like
much on the line,
Israel.
and I'm not just talking about the presidential election. This is our society that this man has come into our house, kicked over everything, pissed everywhere, shit everywhere, spread it all around with his minions, and they like it like that. This means more than just a presidential election. This is
They want more.
They want it all, baby. Go look at Project
They always
2025.
want. He always wants more.
Want more. Hey, let me thank KY Johnson. KY came back in with another $2 and said, corporate greed wants inflation high. Fuck Trump, fuck Abbott, and fuck the GOP. That's what it says. We have to report the news as it comes in. Anyway, I'm having a hard time seeing that.
Okay, and while we're just knocking it around, Paxton, the only thing to say, Paxton, was that it went to the Senate, and Dan Patrick,
the lieutenant governor,
was the head of the Senate, who was a most powerful politician in Texas.
Because he was impeached.
And it was a Trumper. Dan Patrick was one of the very first Trumpers.
And what happened?
Ever. As soon, look
he
what
goes
happened.
Right back into the Attorney General's office, laughing his ass all the way in there. And again, I remind everybody, every witness against him worked for him.
Had done Security and Exchange Commission crimes.
Yeah.
And he kept
there was money
moving
made,
them around.
Oh yeah.
Until it was moved around until the judge presiding over the case was another Republican from his county, where he comes from.
Go figure.
There you go figure.
Hey, you want to hear something that Biden did?
What Biden do?
He just got his 150th judge sat on the court.
There you go.
More than any other president ever.
Another record?
Get that gone.
Yes.
The court.
Yes.
That's for Joe Biden.
We need to pack the court.
That's for Joe Biden. All right, let me catch up here. Yelly Man came back with another 50 Norwegian krone donation and said, did you see... Oh, I got to move this microphone. Did you see the ad on Lincoln Project where Trump was portrayed as an old senile man who can't lift a glass of water? Trump is not mentally fit. Out of your mouth to God's ear. If there's one up there listening, Yelly Man, I like Lincoln Project. KY Johnson came back with another $2 and said, hillbillies vote blue.
Rock on Norway.
And vote for women's rights. Thank you very much. And Carol DeBurs came in with a $5 donation and said, I like PetSmart as a source for hooking up with members of Moms for Liberty because they like being alternative along with the other customers. Thank you very much, Carol. I appreciate it tremendously. All of you. Thank you for showing an interest in this show. I appreciate it tremendously. We have things were going on because John isn't only talking the talk. John's got to get out. Do two for blue. Well, what does John do? John runs his mouth. John does shit like that. Well, let's go somewhere and run our mouth. And I'm talking about, I want to contact the local Democratic headquarters here. I want to be able to come into a meeting and do a show and show democracy at work, baby. Our neighbors, our friends are around the country are meeting in small little meetings around cities all across the nation. And they're the ones that are doing the work to be able to promote candidates, to be able to do everything. And on that note, oh no, yes it is. Now again, let me apologize because Travis has his. If I knew how to do this, I would do it myself, but I don't know how, so I haven't changed the buttons yet. But these are the same two for blue. We've been running for a few weeks now, maybe longer. But Travis has had his hands full with trying to connect a new system up, so it's back on his list. But these are the people right now. But if there are other people, and there are, Colin Allred down in Texas, running against Ted Cruz, send him $2, baby. I don't know. You look him up on the internet. But right now, you could help Adam Frisch, who wants to take Lauren Boebert's seat, which should not be a stretch. This should not be a difficult thing. This should not be a difficult thing to do. But these are some of our blue two for blue, and that's what we need to start doing, is realizing that we need to do the things, however that is, in whatever fashion, to help this democracy of ours survive. Because let's face it, that's what it is. We are fighting for this democracy, and these are the people that are on the list. If we have $2 extra, send them $2. You know, it's the least we can do. Pipe don't light itself. Chuck Hubbard, who we never did figure out where this guy. I'm sorry, Bernadette. Where's Chuck from?
Hubbard. I have to go look at my other list.
I'm sorry.
He is. That's all right. Hang on for to you in just a second. Let me get down to, because it's a really long list. He's in North Carolina. He's running North Carolina. Yeah. Wouldn't that be somewhere around Lindsey Graham's area?
I think it is. Lindsey's in
North
the news
Carolina.
here lately. I see
But
him
Chuck
running
is,
his mouth.
Lindsey's in the Senate, and Chuck is running for Congress. So
There
yeah, let's 2 for blue, Chuck Hubbard. I don't have him on my list to post, but go ahead.
Debbie McCursell Powell, she's down in Florida.
Yes. Yes.
Isn't she the one running for Matt Gates's?
I want to say she's replacing Rick Scott down there.
Oh, Rick Scott.
Rick Scott. Former, he's a senator now. He used to be the former governor of Florida, and he's a mistake as one of their senators. And you know, he really needs to go because, Jesus Christ, this man is just off the chain.
You know why?
Debbie would be a great fit for the Senate in Florida.
In Florida, indeed. And I know where Gail Valmont is from. She's from Georgia. You know why I know? Because there's a big Georgia peach right there.
Florida.
No, that's an orange.
Gay?
He doesn't.
Oh, that's an orange.
Gay Valmont is in Florida. It's an orange.
It's an orange. It's not a
peach. She's running to replace
surgery. Did I
Gates.
mention John's getting cataract surgery?
Yes, the 27th of December, yes.
Looks like a damn beach to me from here.
It's orange.
Shit's getting old,
She's in the Sunshine State. She's running to replace Matt Gaetz, who, hey, is looking at some ethics committee investigation of his own.
That is going to be an interesting thing to see, because what is the Republican Congress going to do?
Yes.
Are they going to vote to evict him? I don't think so. That would bring them down to a 2 vote. Right now, after Georgia's gone, now they only got, what, a 3 vote? Or is it 2 now?
The thing is, John, there are several people that are looking to kick him out by way of Santos. And so, yeah, they're dwindling their lead over there, and that's fine by me.
Look for this to be in your news upcoming. Matt Gaetz' story is going to break, and it's not going to be pretty. And the Republicans are going to be forced with what are you going to do? And he thinks
he's going to turn around and run for governor in Florida with the ethics investigation into, I don't know what, child sex trafficking. Let's see how that goes for you, Matt. Let's go for it. Let's go for it.
I think they're going to try to drop him like a hot potato. But again, that creates some of the Republicans didn't want to get rid of George Santos. Because it's a vote. Right now, either they're only 2 votes ahead right now. Might be 3, but it might be 2. And if they get rid of one more, that's a 1-vote margin. And if I'm wrong the other way, it's only a 2-vote margin. These margins are getting
They only have
mighty
3.
slim.
And
They
wouldn't
only
that
have 3 right now?
mean that they would have
That'd be good too.
to
Yeah.
do some damn compromising in the House?
Are you shitting me? They'd actually have to govern? The
Yeah,
Republicans,
imagine
the
that.
Republicans aren't
Imagine
really into that
Ooh.
nowadays. Nah, not into that legislative
Ooh.
stuff. They got investigations going on. Have you heard about Hunter?
Hey, if they
Shit.
do that,
Yes.
is Texas going to freeze over?
Yeah,
Yeah, no
that's
doubt,
what the
huh?
Republican Party is all about now. It's anything they can do to try to impeach the president, to convict his son of something, to create dirt on the Biden name. That's what they're trying
So
to
he was
do.
late on taxes, right?
I think Hunter
That's
Biden said it
basically
right
what it boils down to.
when Hunter Biden said they're trying to kill me, because if they kill me, they know it's something my father won't be able to bear. I
Right.
don't know if he meant metaphorically speaking or literally. If the Republicans had their way, they've gone off the freaking deep end. You know.
Hey, you know what Biden could do because he's president? You know what he could do? He could pardon him right now before anything even starts. He could. But Biden has integrity,
That's
and
right.
he's not going to interfere.
Hey, you want to know why Donnie wants to be president? So he can pardon
So he
himself.
could pardon himself?
Yes.
Yes.
That's where his mind is. He wants to be president because he's got to pardon himself, because if not, he's going to be held accountable. And there's the key word, holding him accountable.
I don't know why everybody's all about these Republicans, because all they want to bend you over to pull your pants and fuck you up the ass. I don't get it,
buddy. Don't think for a minute they're not out to screw this country over in a heartbeat. They gave up on democracy a long time ago. They don't give a shit about your opinion. They could care less. They know what's best for this country. Come on now. Jesus said it. Or some bullshit they'll pull out of their ass. Oh, man.
We need representatives, not rulers.
That's
yep.
We have, but we need people that are going to put the right representatives in. A portion of our country there are districts all across, in Texas, all over the place, and I'm sure damn near every state. They've just gone off the deep end and are willing to accept that man. And
I think everybody needs to get away from. Oh, I'm sorry, John.
Go ahead.
I think everybody needs to get away from looking at these polls, because those polls are such outliers now.
They're just bullshit.
I don't.
And they're way too far out, y'all. They're way too far out right now.
They're entertaining.
Exactly. That's all they use it for. They talk about the real stuff that's really going on. Like if they do kick out Matt Gaetz on an ethics committee thing, and McCarthy says he's leaving the end of the year, there's 2 gone.
That's where we got 3 at. Between Santos and McCarthy leaving, that's where 3 is at. So
I mean, if Gaetz is gone,
and look how many Republicans are not going to be running again.
Exactly. And nobody knew it's going to be elected because they don't have any plans to do anything.
You're seeing an exodus of conservatives out of the Republican Party. They have been replaced with loyalists for Donald Trump. That's who the Republican Party wants to be. Do not let them talk you into anything else or try to disguise it as anything else. They are a loyalist party to Trump, not to the Constitution, not to this country. Not to anything that we're supposed to stand for. They want Donnie Boy as their orange Jesus.
It was funny, after McCarthy left, he endorsed Trump.
Yes.
After McCarthy,
he's still endorsing Trump. McCarthy is still endorsing Trump.
Yeah.
Hell, I think he wants to be one of Trump's cabinet members. That's what I think.
Absolutely. He said that in an interview this morning.
That's what he's got his eye on. He wants to be put me in Department of Energy. Hey, how about Department of Justice? Yeah, I can do. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. And how would you like that?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, we're going to long for the days of Kevin McCarthy with Michael Johnson in there. Mr. Lord Jesus himself.
He won't have any power anytime soon. All these guys are going to leave. And some of them might leave before the vote, so there won't be a Mike Johnson. It'll be Hakeem.
I'm hoping.
Well, see, that's what I'm wondering. Have you guys seen how many Republicans are actually not going for re-election?
Yeah, there's 30.
At least a dozen, I think.
I think there's 30 something. If I'm
Yeah,
not
that's what I
mistaken,
thought
Could
too.
be.
across the country that aren't going to run for
And maybe
re-election.
some of them just want to up the ante and just say, "Screw it, I'm out now.
I think the
quit."
biggest reason is they're afraid of the Trumpers, the MAGA crowd. They've gone apeshit. If you're not supporting Donald Trump, they're going to attack your ass, Republican or not. They don't give a shit. It's Trump or nothing with this party. So all this kangaroo shit you going up there with the Republican debate? Are you shit?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Ain't a one of them going to be president. No. They're not even going to be vice president. Not a one of them up on that stage are going to be Donnie's vice president. Sean Hannity, maybe.
Oh, he's gonna buy out Nikki Haley. He's gonna buy out Nikki Haley. You want?
Think? I don't think Nikki Haley would be his vice president. I think she would try to.
No, I think Tucker Carlson's going to be his vice.
Tucker Carlson, yeah, he's been talked about literally.
Yep.
Actually talked about a possibility. Think about that, Tucker Carlson.
Oh, that's
reality show presidency.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, isn't that
I forgot
what they want?
there was a report. I forgot there was a report on Melania not allowing a female vice president. My bad.
Who does Melania want? Melania wants somebody. Oh,
she's endorsing Tucker Carlson.
Oh yes, that's right.
Carlson.
That's right. Yes, she got a thing for Tucker. I don't know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine that. Jeez.
He's younger.
I think for anything younger than her old ass fart that she's got.
The orange, the blonde orange in the Mar-a-Lago.
I love seeing that picture of him. There was a picture of him with from the back of his head, and he's completely bald all the way up the whole back of his head.
Like somebody buzzed him.
No, I mean his comb over the back. The wind was blowing one day, and all the way to the back of his head.
I remember that one. Yes.
Oh, that is the best. That is the best.
Didn't have enough hair
Mr.
that
Tiny
day,
Hands, and this is real hair. Tiny hands and real hair guy. Yeah, we believe you.
We believe you.
Yeah, little hands trying to put hair funny as hell too.
70-something years old and
215 pounds.
blonde.
Yeah, and 215 pounds.
Yeah, pure bullshit. And then you add on his body weight.
215 pound pile of orange poo.
Hey, I didn't know they could stack shit that high.
Yeah.
You see it walking every day.
Hey, before I run the credits, and I'm running, do I get any credit for that? See, nobody had to say, "Hey, John, time for credits."
Hey, you get credit, Don.
Hey,
you remember.
Right, too. But before we go, I want to
John.
Yeah.
Hit the gong.
Hit the gong. Hit the gong. Hit the gong.
Yeah.
Why'd I hit the gong?
Because
Time's up.
Time's up. Before we leave, I want to reiterate that thought in your head. To do two for blue. Sit down, get your congressman's. Keep it nice. Don't worry. Hey, kiss my ass, you son of a bitch. No, don't do that. Get his. Are you shitting me? Get his address. Write down that you're concerned about your nation, and put anything in there that you might want to add. Keep it respectful. Keep it. They will respond to you. They will. Easiest thing, talk to a friend. Hey, what do you think of Trump? That guy sucks. Good guy. And if they tell you anything different, maybe have a talk with him. I don't know. I want to thank Louis Russo because, oh, shit, he just came in with another $10 and said, the polls are bullshit. Blue wave, but don't let that stop you from voting. Vote. And that's the key message. Vote.
Hoorah!
It is the least of the things that we do. But it is the most crucial thing that you do. But again, write a letter. Call your congressman. It doesn't matter. Call a friend.
Get a
Sign
tattoo
the
that says
petition.
I voted.
Make a
I
couple
voted,
people
baby.
to vote.
Get me a donkey tattoo. That's what I'm getting.
Give
I
a
can
couple
do it, too.
people a ride
Yeah,
if they
right,
need to
there you
vote.
go.
That's right. Rose.
All right,
Rose.
John.
Travis's. Yeah. She's a tattoo
Hey,
artist, so I can do that.
we don't need an ass on top of an ass now. Come on, really?
What are you saying, Dave?
Jenny.
What are you saying, Dave? An ass on top of an ass. Thanks,
Well,
Dave.
you
I
can't
appreciate
forget
that,
about
brother.
your little girl outside there,
That's
Jenny.
my
You know.
little girl. Are you shitting me? As a matter of fact, I gotta re-up. I'm checking my pockets because I'm trying to keep my peppermints in my pocket all the time in case I have to.
Our mascot.
Our mascot, my Jenny. And she has done enough in this fight with the rest of us. She has been on the front line, baby. Don't think my donkey hasn't taken her share of bullshit from Republicans, because unfortunately she has. Because they don't give a shit that she's an animal. She's a donkey.
And that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It is. But that's
She
where they go
wasn't born
baby.
a Republican.
She was raised a Republican. She was raised in a Democratic household. That's where get me all tongue flustered here.
Right, she wasn't born. She was born a donkey.
She was born the love of my life, along with my pit bull and all my cats. I just love the fact that I have a big old pit bull, the sweetest dog you'd ever want to see, and she loves every one of them cats because they taste like chicken.
And happiness shall prevail.
She licks them. She licks them every time she does. What are you doing? She looks at me with those eyes that says they taste like chicken.
You won't miss this one now, will you, Dad?
Yeah, it's a little one. It's a little snack over here. No, she loves every one of them cats.
Oh, he just disappeared.
It's a regular Noah's Ark at this house. Anyway, that's the way I like it. That's the way I enjoy life. I put a lot of faith in animals. They don't ask for much in return. They'll give you all of their heart, baby. Anyway, Corey Barton just came in with a $5 donation. Corey, thank you very much. And I want to thank everyone on that list you see going by. Those that donate monthly, $1 a month, or sometimes some more, to our Patreon, which keeps us being able to pay the bills. And we are planning some upgrades. We've seen some of them here already. We're going to see some more. My ability to go somewhere else and do maybe a live show from a Democratic meeting. That's where I want to try first. And other things to try to do something to stimulate more people to be involved and be informed and be a participant in this democracy. Because there is nothing more important in this country than your voice and your vote. Anyway, I guess we'll wrap it up for the evening. John, thank you, brother, for coming in. I appreciate it tremendously.
Thank you, and thank all of the Blue Dot family for another therapy session.
There you go. That's what we do. Just lay back on the couch, relax, Let us know what you're thinking. You'll feel better. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely.
And Craig.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome. Looking forward to Tuesday night.
Indeed, we will be back Tuesday night, because you know why? Because it's Tuesday night, and that's what we do. We do live, baby. Anyway, Craig, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And Adam.
Yeah.
Always appreciate it when you come in the room, brother.
You bet, man. I just try to hop in when I can when I get done working and driving, and then I just come home, sit on that couch and listen and try to chime in. And thanks for everyone else still listening. And
don't take any offense to this.
Not on Adam.
Every time I hear your voice, why is it that the Cheech and Chong pop into my mind?
Hey, it's all right.
Adam, love you, brother. Thank you for coming in.
All right, you too, guys. We'll be seeing you in the Blue Room. All right, take care, all.
And Dave. Dave's not
here.
Yes,
sir.
Dave's not here.
Oh, no. It's Labrador.
It's Labrador. Anyway, brother, thank you for coming in and joining the conversation. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Happy good evening to the Blue Dot family and everybody else in the room. Been a pleasure.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Indeed. And Jorge. Take care of the Tie Biter Ranch out there, brother.
Well, Nan will be here next weekend, and we're going to go off to Blanco and the trailer and camp by the river.
Outstanding.
And
Sounds romantic.
good karma will dictate everything, right? You know where the good karma and the bad karma is coming from. You can feel it.
You give it,
and
you
you
get
just
it.
go with the good
You give
karma.
it, you give it. If you give it, you get it. That's what I
Throw
say.
your stuff in that direction, it'll gonna come back.
Anyway, Jorge, take care of yourself. Thank you, brother.
We love you, brother. Good night.
And speaking of Pharisees and following winds, Randy Peterson, kiss my ass. You're in the Bahamas. I seen your feet sticking out there and a cold beer in your hand. Brother, I hope you're having a great time. We love you. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you when you get back. Anyway, Randy's in the Bahamas. Kiss my ass. I offered to carry his bags anyway. He said no. Miss Chick.
He probably didn't have any bags.
I offered him bags. I'll carry extra shit for you. No. Went off by himself to the Bahamas. I hope he's having a grand time.
I think he was. I saw that picture too.
Did you see the picture of his feet hanging out there?
Yep, just feet. Yep.
Looked like he's pretty relaxed to me. Nice view. Nice view.
Yep, nice view.
Fair seas and following winds, my friend. Anyway, Miss Chick, you got somebody you want to call out tonight?
I got a couple. Gary Painter in, I think, Nevada.
Out in Nevada.
And you know what Gary has?
What has
He's got one of those leg lamps from the Christmas Story.
Are you shitting me? Got a leg lamp?
He's got a leg lamp.
I'd have it in my window. I'd have it in my window in a heartbeat. I dare my wife to say something. That's going right up there. That's tradition, baby. That's great. I love that.
I know. I thought that was terrific. Let's see, Alex, and Alex, I'm gonna botch your last name, but I'm gonna try.
That's all right.
Kokonowski, maybe? Kokonowski?
Yeah, that's what it is. Of course it is.
From Ohio.
You said it perfectly.
Sheila Stewart from Pennsylvania. Gary Bumdrower from Michigan, and he's only about an hour from me. I know where he lives.
Outstanding. Blue
Thank you,
dots in
Gary.
the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood. Stanley Bennick from Texas, and Donnie Meadows from either Georgia, Alabama, or Florida, because he's moved around a bit. I'm not sure where he landed.
He's a traveling man.
Yep, and I just wanted to shout out to Tim Cormaw. I'm glad you're home and everything's fine.
Indeed. Tim had a surgery, was supposed to last an hour, but then he threw in the word, there were complications, and it lasted 5 hours.
Oh no!
And then there was an extra day in the hospital, but he's home.
He
did the show.
He did his show today. Indeed, Tim is a great guy. If you have not heard the Tim Cormal Show, go wherever you get your podcasts and look for the Tim Cormal Show. You won't be disappointed. His sidekick, Joe Santorsa, I cannot say enough nice things about this guy, and he has got just a comedian's flair. He does the clown car update every week, which is a little skit that he puts on, and I find great joy in listening to him. And so yeah, Tim, I'm glad you're doing well, brother. I enjoyed being on his show today. And again, he is one of those people that's out there fighting the good fight, baby. Just a guy and a voice. Yes. That's all, Tim. Anyway, thank you for that, Miss Chick.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Go figure that.
Oh. Go figure. Oh, shucks. All that mushy shit.
All that mushy shit. Yeah. Anyway, Miss Chick, thank you, darling. And
You're
of
welcome.
course, our own Bernadette. Bernie, what can I say,
John,
baby?
yes.
It's been an active week for you, hasn't it been?
Yes, it has. It has been a very active week, but we got the job done. And I want to tell you, I know who sent you that shirt.
You know who said this?
Smiling tonight. Of course I do.
I know it because you know everything in this family. She does. She don't think it. John knows everything. No, the holder of the knowledge is Bernadette.
You, John, it looks good on you.
It does. Marcia even said it, and I can't say how soft this thing is. Wherever you got this from, they have excellent quality. So
I will tell you, it came from the DLCC.
That's written on the back of this thing. It says DLCC.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Do I have to decipher
And
this myself, or?
and if I had that right in front of me, which I could in a hot second,
Go ahead,
I could
hot
tell
Democratic
you.
second.
something.
We're waiting on the hot
Yes.
second. Go ahead,
Okay. It
because it's
is
killing me.
the DLCC is. Come on, get back up there.
Come on,
Hello.
threaten it with a hammer. Go ahead, I'll hit you with a hammer. Don't give it to
I'm
me now.
trying. I'm trying.
Democratic Legislative Campaign Committee.
Yes.
Okay.
The Democratic Legislation Campaign Committee.
Yes.
Yes.
I heard that all in one thing. Outstanding. The Democratic Legislation
Legislative Campaign Committee.
Campaign Committee.
The DLCC.
Wow, that's
So,
outstanding. I am gonna
yes.
have fun. Who's the name that's in it?
We're not going to tell you.
Well, we can't divulge that information.
You what? You got what do you do? Give you a pill to swallow and bite this in case he gets it out of you.
Yes.
Well, whoever it was, thank you very much. I am going to proudly wear this because it does. It's one of those things that you see only you.
I will say on behalf of that person, you're welcome. When they saw it, they knew they had to get it for you.
Whoever sent this to me, thank you so much. Because John's going to have fun with this. Because, like I said, the first things you see is only you. So only you can prevent whatever. Only you. And then they're going to have to see the donkey, and then they're going to have to read that little part at the bottom. And I'm going to love every second of it because I stand up, baby.
Well, it's a dark Jenny. You know, it's a
dark Jenny with glasses on it. That's
Jenny,
right.
I love it. With glasses.
With the shades on. Yeah, that's right.
I love it. I ought to get my old sunglasses out, put them on her, and take a picture of her. Anyway.
That's
whoever
right.
said it, thank you very much. I love you for it. And again, I can't say enough about the quality. This thing is warm and soft. So yeah, it's going to rapidly become my favorite thing anytime it's cool.
Wear it out. Just wear it out.
I'm going to wear it the rest of the evening because the living room's cold. Mama doesn't get us. She doesn't like the heater up as much as I do. She likes it a little cooler. It's nice. It's winter. No, it's cold. I don't give a shit. I'm warm. I'm a warm hearted. Anyway, Bernie, again, thank you. And to whoever sent this, thank you very much. To those that donate to the show.
Blue Dot fan, that's for sure.
Diehard Blue Dot fan, outstanding. Outstanding. This family has a big heart, and they show it. And I am the benefactor of that with everything around me, from my Commander Bear to the little guy with the blue hair, to the Save the World beer, anything, to the guy I pulled a stick out of Donnie's ass every time. I am surrounded by the love of this family every time I come in this room. And when I go in my closet, every shirt in there is from a Blue Dot.
And a shout out from Miss Benita Townsend. She wanted to wish all of our Blue Dots who celebrate Hanukkah happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. This is the second day of Hanukkah, isn't it? I think.
Second or third.
Might be third.
I think it started on the 7th.
We're a couple days in, I do believe.
A couple days into Hanukkah. Indeed. Happy Hanukkah. I hope the holidays are the best that we can make it all. My Christmas lights are up. I think they're the hit of the neighborhood. In my opinion, I'm going to take a picture of it and put it up on my Facebook page so everybody can see it and everything. But my boys did a good job on it. Lights come all the way down the driveway. If you look from a distance.
Well, don't forget to post it in Discord.
I will post it in Discord also.
There you go.
Thank you for saying that. Because John has an absent memory nowadays. I'm getting cataract surgery. I did say that. I am just so looking forward to that. I'm just so.
And we
can.
We are too.
Anyway, Jolie just became a Patreon member. I've seen it drop down on my iPad right there. Jolie, thank you very much. I appreciate that tremendously. Let me give you a dong, and there it is. Julie just pledged $1 to Patreon. That's the Patreon is one way you can support the show. $1 a month goes a long way. If you want to support,
get your name in the list of blue producer credits at the end of the show. At the beginning and the end of the show. Absolutely.
Because we appreciate you. If you want to support my tech guy, if you appreciate what my tech guy does, my son Travis, visit our t-shirt shop. All the proceeds for that goes to Travis. That's how I'd be able to pay my son for all the work that he does for me. You can go to bluedotintexas.com and get a link to the T-shirt
The store.
the store, the two for. There's a lot you can get links to on the page there, which Travis is again. He's in the process of upgrading that page. So we are trying to keep up with this Blue Dot family that is growing at tremendous rates, and I want to thank everybody for that. Anyway, we will be back again Tuesday night for another Blue Dot family meeting. Remember this do two for blue. Think about it. Anything that you can think of that you can further the cause of democracy, baby, put it on your list of things to do because we need you. Anyway, y'all say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. And we'll be back here Tuesday for another Blue Dot family meeting. Until then, put a smile on your face, baby, and give it away to somebody else because they need it.